Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Superman. Yes, I actually went to the theaters. I did not see it at home, so I'm doing this all in one take. There will be no cuts or anything like that. But being a huge DC superhero fan for all these years, I have to go see those movies in the theaters. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, and I know normally I would wait until it came out in digital, and I'll probably do another review then. But I know a lot of people are going to ask me, dude, what'd you think of the movie? So I'm going to share it with you right now. I even Superman jersey, shirt, whatever, jersey. Uh, so excited to go see it. Very excited. Great in the theater, the rumbling, the sound, the surround sound. It's always so much fun. So let's talk about the movie. And this might be longer than usual because I couldn't take notes because I don't want to be rude and bring out my phone. I wish I would have. But David Corenswet, I think that's the way you say his name. I like him. I've often talked about there's certain actors who can play either Clark Kent or Superman. Can't play both. I think he does a great job of both. For some reason that cut out. I got to splice these together. But I don't think that I don't think they gave Clark enough screen time. They do a great job. And I'm going to talk openly. So spoiler alert, I'm not going to ruin the end of the movie, but cause I don't really think you can. Whatever, but I am going to talk openly about this movie, so there's going to be things that you're going to hear. So, spoiler alert. There you go. The glasses thing, everybody's made fun of. How can you not tell it's Clark? How can you not tell it's Superman, Clark Kent? They have a reason behind that. Okay, that's cool. So anyway, I do like him. I also like Nicholas Hoult. I thought he did a great job of being Lex Luthor. I like Green Lantern. I forget the actor's name. Sorry, I don't have anything. I know who he is, but I did like him. I thought he was good. I love Isabela Merced. I think that's her name. She was Dora. She was Hawk Girl in this. I liked her. I don't know who Mr. Terrific was. That was another one. So they introduced them into this film out of nowhere. So I liked a lot of the actors in it. And like I said, the sound I thought was cool. The costume was like the old costume, from the Christopher Reeves kind of days, which it wasn't the muscle built one, which was cool. So there are the things that I liked. The end. I almost walked out on this movie. I could not believe, there's just, and again, I'm just going to talk openly about it. One, it's not my Superman. My Superman just doesn't get beat up for 2 hours and 9 minutes and not win ever. That's what this Superman, the beginning of the movie shows him being defeated for the first time. It's like, oh, okay, that's weird. But okay, cool. No, he gets beat up the whole movie. I mean, the dog had to do most of the saving. The Justice Group had to do a lot of the saving, right? So I didn't like that. This is my beacon of hope. And it's just like, hey man, just learn to take a beat. I've already learned that. I need to come back up and, fly again. But yeah, and there's only one piece of kryptonite that was self-made. I don't like the splicing of universes. I've never liked that. How they enter that in, and that's a whole big piece of the movie. Some sort plot of the movie, and they're splitting the earth or something weird like that. That was just silly. Meanwhile, he's trying to stop a war. And I get it. There's a whole backstory. I don't know. About 2 different countries. He stops a war. People like him. They don't like him. Whatever. And there's some backstory about Lex Luthor, and he was going to become like the president or whatever. That was his whole plan. Just nothing, right? Okay. There's all these. Oh, the other one. I'm sorry. I like Jimmy Olsen. I like the kid who played Jimmy Olsen. I thought he did a great job. I would have liked more. I would have liked more of the Daily Planet characters, right? And the reason I said it was I was just about to say there's the part where Lois Lane starts flying a spaceship. I was laughing out loud. Nobody else was laughing. I'm like, this is hilarious. She just gets in a spaceship and starts flying around with the other characters from the Daily Planet who, there's little pieces of them. You want more, right? I got a little bit of Jimmy, but I want some of these other guys. I don't even know who they were, but spend some time out. They seem like good characters. Let's have some development there. Let's care about why they're flying around in this flying saucer with Lois Lane just flying around randomly. Just, she knows how to do it. Again, don't know who Mr. Terrific is, but he makes a very drivable spaceship. So applaud to him. And like I was saying about not Green Lantern, but Superman, just takes a beat, and Green Lantern just comes in and just wipes people down with his hands. He's the strongest superhero, according to this movie, of all time. And it's Guy Gardner. I'm a Hal Jordan guy, but I thought this guy played Guy Gardner pretty well. And again, liked him, liked what they did, liked the Hall of Justice. I'm a big fan of that. From Super Friends, always loved that. And then the dog was silly. I don't. They don't. You have to. You have to know the background of how the dog gets into Superman's life, because they don't do anything. And I think they kind of show you at the end. It's his cousin, and they have a nice little cameo. But that's cool. But other than that, I mean, the dog is stronger than Superman, stronger than Supergirl, and kind of smart but kind of dumb. I don't know. It doesn't know what to do. Kind of knows what to do, kind of thing. It's weird. And then what was the battle when they went into the other underworld or whatever that was? That whole battle where they brought that guy who can turn into any molecule. He was a floating head. There was a floating head just floating around at one point, and like that was like supposed to be taken seriously, I think. Because the baby, and then there was this Martian baby. Like, it was a whole thing about the baby falling and catching it. It was like this could all be part of some big comic book that everybody in the world knows, and it's like, dude, they just stayed true, and it was just great. Okay, maybe I didn't read that one. I didn't get it. I didn't like it. I thought it was silly, ridiculous, and just not worth the $14 I spent. It was worth the $14. It was just an experience. I shouldn't say that, because a lot of good effort went into it. There's a lot of fun to be had. It was definitely worth the $14. Don't get me wrong. I'm just overly disappointed in it. I think James Gunn has no clue what he's doing. There's no development. Like in the ones he did with the Marvel thing, he developed everybody. Everybody knew these characters. They loved them. I don't know who anybody is in this. They drop you off in the middle, and that's a cool approach. I dig it. Right in the middle. He's been here for years. There's a whole other group of people that help, that are better than him, that are there. Don't know how they got there, how they're so welcome. Everybody loves them, but they don't like Superman because he's an alien. Don't get it. Like, him and Lois Lane, they're obviously in love. They have like one scene together, but we know they're in love just because we know. And there's no development anywhere. Lex Luthor, I think, is the most developed. His girlfriend's the most developed character in Lex Luthor. Not even Lex Luthor. The girlfriend, I think, has more of a backstory than anybody else in this movie. So, the baby, the floating head, the ridiculousness, the flying of the spaceship, it just did not work for me. And I'm sure it worked for a lot of you. And I apologize for not liking it, but I will do another review of this. Hate to do two movies, but I'll watch it again at home. I'll take my notes and have a more rantless review. So, I don't know. Hopefully this was helpful. Still check it out. And, maybe James Gunn will get it back on track. But as of right now, I don't have much hope. I expect it to be recast all over again and a whole new story. Because I don't really care to go see what happens next. I do with the Justice Group, but that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.
Thank you.